Thank you all for being here. As I said, I'm really looking forward to this program, and I think we're going to have some fun today and hopefully learn a lot and gather some information that we can take back to our businesses and make them better and more profitable. So with that, I'm going to turn the microphone over to Melody Elwa-Romancito. She'll take the program from here, and so thank you once again all for being here.
How many people in the room use social media on a weekly or a daily or an hourly basis? Okay, so a lot of you, how many you here call yourselves social media gurus on Twitter? Okay, great. So we have an expert in the audience, and anyone who spent any time on Twitter will know you'll get a hit from people who are touting themselves as media experts, but the only person who can really become an expert for promoting your own field is you. And if you're going to be doing it or having other people do it for you, the first thing I suggest you do is come up with a policy. That policy being how your message is constructed, how you deal with customer service. These are actually pretty individual points that I'm going to make up, but these are going to be my suggestions to you. Also, because of the nature of the internet, all of our footprints, all of our little breadcrumbs are there forever. And when we grouse about something, when we kvetch about something, it's there forever. And if you want that kind of message associated with you and your business, then go ahead. Go ahead and be negative, but I would suggest that being positive and offering people help, whether it is through your customer service or giving them some information that they can use, that's probably going to be the best way to get your message across, rather than turning on your computer, getting TweetDeck up and say, honk, 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 look at me, look at me some more, and now I've logged off and I haven't engaged anybody, I have 20 followers, and when I honk like this, I lose 5. So, and that oftentimes is people's first experience with social media. They can't figure out how it works, they don't know if it really has any merit, they don't realize that they could actually address customer service issues or direct people who are just looking for information, and by being invaluable in that way, they're going to look to you for answers and more than likely buy something from you if you have something to sell. Whether it's lodging, whether it's services, whether your listenership is global, or whether it is our local network, which I recognize a lot of my Facebook friends here, and I think that we have a pretty strong virtual community presence on Facebook, and it really gets the word out and does it fast. In fact, probably 20 to 30 minutes faster than it gets validated by being posted on, say, regular news sites like CNN or anything like that, you know? I don't know if that's been your experience, but when Michael Jackson died, I remember it being a good 30, 45 minutes before it was actually confirmed on CNN, but the news was out there on Twitter, if you were paying attention. Do you mind if I just look quickly through my notes here, since I was really expecting to have these as a crutch to move forward here? I had cool video and moving things and sound, pictures of pretty girls with their web phones and so forth. How many have teenagers at home who are engaged in social media or constant contact? And I'm not talking about the email company. Yeah, so you know how prone our younger generation is. Now, the ski, adventure, tourism, the geotourism, the eco freaks that like to come here and visit, they are actually very, very up on social media. And if this is part of your your audience or the people that you're trying to reach, I think it's real important for you to take that step. Now, I had a wonderful graphic here that has social media and what big business is doing and how much money that they were going to spend, and I was going to zoom around and look at it. But I will say that the global Fortune 100 companies, which of course we would all like to emulate and be like, have actually 65% of them at this time have follow us on Twitter buttons. Another 54% of them have Facebook pages. 50% of them are involved in YouTube, and another 33% or so are involved in feeds or RSS feeds. Does anybody need to have explained what feeds are? Feeds are when you decide you want a particular kind of information, and those feeds can be gotten in a variety of ways, either through, say, a Google or a Yahoo reader, where you ask for particular keywords. Like I recognize people here in the audience who are probably monitoring all things Taos. If it moves or shakes in Taos, we are on it like ducks on a June bug. So you can imagine my panelists here, Vaughn, Christia, they're going to talk about their experiences and how they use social media.